And welcome back to another Paul's Aquariums unboxing video. It is Friday. We have multiple boxes of fish this week. Lots of cool fish, hopefully, and some awesome fish that I want to take home again. Do I have any room at home? Yes. First bag in this lot. Oh, okay. Now, I don't want to take these home, but they are really, really awesome. What an awesome fish to start with. Look at them. These are red lizard whiptail catfish. That one's huge. Wow, okay. Usually they turn up really, really small, but these are not small. These are gonna only max out about sort of 10, 12 centimeters, so they're a pretty small little catfish. They are called a red lizard catfish because they're browny red. Don't really look like a lizard. I don't know. Someone who named them obviously hasn't seen many lizards. Or maybe seen too many lizards. Everything is a lizard. But they are very, very awesome fish. South American, tropical. You want to keep your pH roughly 7 or below. And they are a lovely little fish. There should be a couple of bags of them. How pretty are they? They're not going to last long, so snatch them up as soon as you see this video. Otherwise, they're gone forever again. Don't get them in that often. And as I said, when we do, they're usually tiny, tiny. An awesome fish to start with. Ooh, haven't had these for a while. These are Aquariums barbs. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of that, but these are an Indian fish. They get around 10 centimeters or so. Come from slightly acidic lakes and rivers and streams, so 6 to 6.5. They are a really pretty barb though. They'll get, as I said, a decent size, so about 10 centimeters. They have red on them. They've got a cool sort of purpley marbled pattern to them. An all-round awesome bigger barb. If you want something a little bit different that isn't a tiger barb and so on, these are pretty awesome. Yay, haven't had them for ages. That's 2 out of 2. Okay, we have these most of the time. These are Kuhli loaches, little wiggly loaches. They look like an eel, look like a worm, but they're not. They're a schooling fish, sort of like the barbs are a schooling fish, but not the catfish, by the way. These are schooling, so you want a group of like 3 or 6 of them. And if you've just watched my last fish room video, one of these I have at home got through the overflow, through the pump, into another tank and ate all the baby ram cichlids. I know, so they are very sneaky, very good at getting into tiny little places because they're kind of like a little wormy, eely, snaky thing, but they are a loach, which is like a catfish. Peaceful, they will eat tiny baby fish, like my ram cichlids, but they won't eat much else. So you can keep them with neon tetras, guppies, all that wonderful stuff. Probably won't even eat neocaridina shrimp unless the shrimp is right in front of the loach, because they're more of a rummaging around and generally a chill thing apart from baby fish that are sleeping at night. Another species of Kuhli loach. These are the black wiggly ones. Yeah, they call them black Kuhli loaches, but they're brown, so brown Kuhli loaches. Same fish, type, sort of, kind of, but they are a different species. Get a little bit bigger than the normal Kuhli loaches, and there's quite a few different varieties of Kuhli loaches, or different types, I should say. Not really varieties, different types. So this is one of the many different ones. They are huge, chunky. Everything that applies to normal Kuhli loaches applies to these guys and girls. So wiggly. And from South America, we have black widow tetras, or in the rest of the world, they call them black skirt tetras. Silver, black, peaceful, get a decent size, like 20 cent, 50 cent piece size, and they're schooling. So they will get big enough that they eat tiny little fish, but you can keep them with neons and all that sort of stuff. If you want a tetra that's a slightly different sort of shape than your normal sort of fish shape, these are a round fish shape, which just makes a difference. So want to keep schools of them, so keep 5 or 6 or more, and they will go really, really well. From South America, as I said twice now. Who knows why I said that? We have a whole lot of coridoras. I don't know why I said whole lot of coridoras, but they are coridoras. South American peaceful catfish. Looks like peppered, bronze, maybe some albino bronze. And we still have, talking about catfish, or coridoras catfish, we still have the weird ones from last week. No one wanted them. I want them. So those are albino peppered coridoras, the weird eyes. I can't believe no one wanted them. We usually sell out of weird stuff. I'm so gonna grow some up and breed them. So we have those, but these are the normal ones. If you like boring fish, come in and get these. If you don't, get those because they're peaceful, schooling, and weird. What else do you need, really? Cut. Oh, finally, we have Cardinal Tetras back in stock. So like a neon tetra, but solid red in the belly. I was going to say something else then. In the belly. So the red belly is red. And then they have a blue stripe as well. So a neon tetra has a white belly, red on the tail, and the blue stripe. These are red and blue. Very cool. They get a little bit bigger than a neon tetra, so maybe about that sort of 5 centimeter or so, 5.5 centimeters. Big, chunky, like the water a little bit more acidic and the hardness a little bit lower and a little bit warmer as well. So 26, 28 degrees. Go well with discus and stuff like that. But Cardinal Tetras back in. And these are one of my favorite catfish. Yes, these are cuckoo cats or Synodontis multi something ravarus. They are a Tanganyikan catfish. These are the weird catfish that lay their eggs when the cichlids are laying their eggs, and then they go inside the mouth of the host. And then the catfish inside the mouth of the female cichlid hatches quicker than the babies and eats the babies in her mouth. And then they spit out a whole lot of these. I know, it's disturbing, but they are awesome catfish. So they're gonna max out around about 10 to 12 centimeters on average, maybe a little tiny bit bigger. Awesome schooling catfish, high pH. You want to keep them from like pH of 8 to nearly a pH of 9 because they are really alkaline fish. Very, very cool. I've never bred them. I will be breeding them. I am growing up a group at home for the last 6 months, but it's going to take them about a year or two to mature. Very, very awesome little catfish. But if you want a catfish that is suitable for an African tank, these are great. We've jumped to South America again. I do not remember ordering these, so I don't think I did order these. They are on my invoice. We have paid for them, but these are more coridoras. They are orange Venezuelan coridoras. So related to the bronze coridoras, but they have a cool pattern to them. They sort of have a really nice bluey greeny bit to them and orange on the head and the top and so on and so on. Peaceful, South American, looks like only 10, which is why I don't think I ordered these. I think someone just added it to my list and didn't tell me, and I didn't notice because usually I'd get more than 10, but we have 10 available. If you would like some really nice, awesome catfish, holy moly, that one is fat. And a really fat round one in there. Wow. Why? Okay, well-fed catfish. Next, that seems a weird small bag. I'm sure there's more, but neon tetras, so like the Cardinal, but not. We have neons in just about every video. Peaceful, South American, schooling fish, lovely. Yeah, you want a group of them, they're relatively cheap. I think we have 10 for $20, that's Australian, so you can work that out if you're in other countries. Nice, peaceful, awesome fish. Neon, tetras, yay. These are one of my favorite Africans. Okay, these are Aquariums, Kadanga, something like that. You think I would know the name, but I just keep and breed them. I don't need to know names. They are pretty fish. So they go like a lovely purple color with the orange fins. Females stay that color, then the males go like red with blue around them. I'm gonna pinch 3 or 4 of these. I think I've got like about 20 of them. So be quick if you want some, but they're nice. They're African cichlids. These are Malawi cichlids, so you want to keep your pH 7.8 to 8.2 sort of thing on average. They will get big, so they're going to get like 20 centimeters. When we used to breed these, like 20 years ago, they had tons of babies in their mouth. They're a mouth brooder, which obviously means they brood in their mouth, but male will fertilize the eggs, the female puts the eggs in her mouth, does not feed for like a month or so until the little babies come out, but they can have up to 100 babies. We've had 110 babies before. Really, really nice fish. If you want something a little bit bigger for a Malawi cichlid tank that's robust and awesome, even the females look pretty. So keep 1 or 2 males and a whole lot of girls, and they will go really, really well in most Malawi cichlid tanks. Yay, more Aquariums. Okay, so these are a blue version of the Gadangas, so Aquariums Azur or whatever you pronounce that. Never actually kept these because they're blue, but if you want something that looks the same as the other ones but goes blue, haha, males will go blue, females kind of stay silver and stuff. But another cool big Malawi cichlid. You can have a group of these, you can have a group of those, you can have a group of everything. But yeah, if you have a high pH, lots of Malawi cichlids, and you want your numbers well with all these types of fish, so if you have a Malawi cichlid tank, below 20 is not good. So if they're starting to fight, add more fish and that'll even out the aggression. Lots of Malawis, it seems. Maybe there's some Tanganyikans in there soon, hopefully. And we have, from India and Sri Lanka, golden killifish. These get a decent size, so they get big enough to eat neon tetras, but they are an awesome surface-dwelling fish. They're golden in colour. Called a killifish because they kill fish? No, they will kill little fish, but not bigger fish. So you can keep them with gouramis, peaceful barbs, bigger tetras, all that sort of stuff. But if you want something awesome, golden killifish. I've never actually bred them, but they are egg scatterers. Just an all-round cool fish that we don't usually get, but we have them this time. Yay, there they are. Okay, to the next box. And we have some brackish water fish from Indonesia. These are Bumblebee gobies. Look like a bumblebee, but they're a goby. Haha. Why? They are nice, peaceful little fish. Don't like the water acidic, so you want 7 to 8 roughly. A little bit of salt being brackish water. They sort of live in tidal mangrovey areas. There are freshwater varieties, but these are one of the slightly brackish water ones. Very cool. They only get about 2 to 3 centimeters. Like live food, so live worms, mosquito larvae, frozen brine shrimp, frozen bloodworms, meaty foods like that. They're not really going to survive on pellets and flake food long term. Very, very cool. If you want something a little bit different, got a little nano tank, they are kind of cool. So we have bumblebees back in. South American tetras, emperor tetras, yay! And if you've been watching my fish room videos, I have just bred the albino emperor tetras. These are the normal ones that are not albino. Yay! Very nice, peaceful, awesome maturing fish. When they mature, they are awesome. More awesome than what they look like now, but they have a really nice a nice array of colors. Yeah, we're getting weird now. They're nice tetras. They get decent size. If you want something a little bit bigger, they are awesome. South American, so pH below 7. Can't even talk again. It's always halfway through the video. Checker barbs. One of the oldest aquarium fish there are. They stay small, like 5 centimeters. They have a checkered pattern to them. Pretty awesome, cruisy little barbs. I think we had 1 left in our tank down there and everyone wants a group of them. We have more now, so we have a group of them. So come in if you want some cool checkered barbs. These should be 24 karat gold guppies. I can see different colors in there. A little bit disappointing, but the good news is they're regular guppy price. So if you want some expensive looking guppies that are cheaper than the normal ones, get these. Yeah, they should be a solid metallic gold. I'm seeing different colors. And as you can see on the screen, there are different colors. Bit of a shame, but same as all the other guppies, just a different color version of the other guppies. I wouldn't call them 24 karat gold. They're close. Some of them look nice. That one looks nice. You should get that one. But we have them in, apparently, etc. Oh, okay. I don't remember getting these, but we have more sparkling gouramis. I'm pretty sure we've got tons of sparkling gouramis at the moment, but we have extra sparkling gouramis. Very small Southeast Asian fish. They stay about that 4 to 5 centimeters. Very cool, delicate little speckly fish. Nice sort of peacock bluey green sort of speckles through the whole fish. If you want something awesome for a little nano tank, we have sparkling gouramis. Oh, saved the best for last in this box. We have some Dick Field Eye. These are Juliachromis. So these are a Tanganyikan fish. They're quite a lovely Tanganyikan fish. So like a few different Tanganyikans breed, you can breed them in colonies. So you have male and a female, they'll have babies. Their babies will look after the next generation of babies. And you get all these bigger, smaller, tiny little fish. They're a very subtle coloured fish too. Coming from Lake Tanganyikan, you want a high pH for them, so pH between 8 and 9, and they have a really nice blue edge around them. Hopefully you can see them in the video, but it usually takes them probably a few days or a week or so to settle in and colour up. So if you don't see blue there, just pretend a nice blue edge around them. It doesn't really help that my LEDs have blue on them, so the whole fish probably looks blue, but they are a really nice fish, and it looks like they're a decent size. They're a decent size, so there should be males and females present. I know, I should take a pair of these home too, shouldn't I? But I don't really have any room right now for more Tanganicans. Drat. Okay, that was that box. Now we're going to jump to more. And we have jumped around the other side of the camera again. We have 4 more boxes. It is a completely different day because, yes, my videos jump all over the place. I think there are mostly bulk rainbow fish in here, but other things. So I haven't opened these. Someone else has opened these and told me there's excitement in them. And our first bag is, what are they? Mollies. Okay, we have lots of mollies. So mollies are a kind of a weird fish. They are a tropical fish. They'll survive from 20 to 30 degrees, roughly, give or take. And they come from Mexico. They will go from full fresh to full salt. So they're one of those weird fish that live in creeks, streams, go into the Gulf of Mexico. Note how I didn't say the Gulf of somewhere else? No comment. They'll go into the Gulf of Mexico and then back into full fresh water as well. They will get a decent size, so they don't like the pH below 7, so anything from 7 to 8 they will be quite happy. And it looks like we have an awesome mix of colours. I'm not going to get this bag out of the box because it is a very big bag and I don't want to upset them, but I should have them on the screen as well. That's probably just as they've got into the tank, so they're a little bit spooked in that, but they are pretty awesome fish. So yeah, live bearers, they will give birth to live babies. So you need one male to fertilize a female and she'll have multiple batches of between 10 and 60 babies. Yeah, they have a lot of live babies. So if you want a cool fish that's pretty hard to kill, go for a molly. That was that bag. Box in a bag. No, wait, it's a bag in a box. In here, oh look, they've even got the name on it. Rainbow Kangaroo Creek. How lovely. Okay, so Kangaroo Creek is on the east coast of Australia in, where am I? Queensland? Yeah, that's where it is. It's in Queensland. These are a really nice blue version of a double-AI rainbow. Yes, I'll put them on the screen. Very, very cool. Awesome for planted tanks. They're going to survive from, now get this, 5 degrees all the way up to like 35. They are extreme in the variation of temperature, and pH wise, anything from 6 to like 7.8, long as they don't jump back and forward. So you can have them in planted tanks, you could have them in ponds. Pretty extreme, but a very, very awesome rainbow fish if you want something that's very hardy, even hardier than the mollies. Go for these. They are pretty cool. And there should be another type of rainbows. No, those are not rainbows. But, oh look, we have little black moors. Finally, I see black moors in there. These are assorted fantails. There's black moors, little tiny red fans. Weirdest looking goldfish in the world, if you can kind of see that through the bag. They'll be on the screen. Goldfish obviously will get huge. They get around 30, 40 centimeters. Yes, that big. You want at least 60 litres per goldfish. So gone are the days of goldfish in bowls. Bigger the volume, the better for them. Cold water fish, so you want to keep them below 20 degrees if you can. Pretty hard in Brisbane and the subtropics, but they like it cool, not warm. So don't mix them with tropical fish, etc, etc. If you want something a little bit hardier, go the rainbows. And we're going to move this box and have a look what's under there. And we have more rainbow fish. So these are Baku River rainbows. The Baku River is a huge system, but this is from the western part of Queensland. And yeah, they are extremes as well. So 5 degrees to 35, not a problem. They get a really, really nice color to them. So they'll get a lovely sort of green and yellowish, greeny yellow. Very nice rainbow fish. Most of these rainbows, or these two here, are going to max out around that sort of 15, 16 centimeters. And like most rainbows, when they widen up as they mature, they have like a little pointed head on them. So they're not as streamlined once they mature. Very colorful, very, very awesome, tough fish if you want some cool Australian natives. Hoorah! Okay, that was all those fishes. What are you guys and girls doing? I think that is probably all in this video. So if you did see anything you like in the video, most of these are going to be available in the shop. Yeah, if you've got any questions or whatever, that is not even a word, whatever, or whatever, feel free to comment down below. I really need to breed my silver dollars, don't I? Oh, look at the size of some of these big silver dollars. I know, we're kind of running out of room in this tank, but it is what it is. Anyway, if you did enjoy the video, click the thumbs up so I know. If you want to watch other stuff, have a look on the screen. There's a new fish room video, breeding more bircher, cool little baby hoplo catfish, and a lot of other fish I keep at home. And if you want to see more unboxing videos, there is a whole playlist of unboxing videos. Anyway, we are now on year 26 of unboxing fish in Australia. Wow, okay, fun stuff. Anyway, see you in the next one.